Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nick here with MagHub Monday, and today we're talking about I think it's 9.2 release. This is the May 2020 MagHub update. All right, so there's only one thing that I'm going to show you in this update that has something to do with sales, but it's going to help your sales team be a little bit more competitive when selling digital inventory or inventory-based items. All right, so before we get into that though, I wanted to make sure everybody got an invite to the Digital MagHub University. It's happening Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week. Starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time, goes until I think 5. We've got a standard kind of like full system configuration day on Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got breakout sessions, and Thursday, we've got breakout sessions. Got some happy hours afterwards as well if you want to stick around and hang out with the team. But if you're interested in signing up for that, I put a link in the description of this video, so you can click on that and get yourself and your team signed up. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at release 9.2. Okay, so if you've sold digital inventory-based items in the past, you've probably run into a situation similar to what I'm about to explain. So you go out there, you pitch an idea to a customer, and you say, hey, listen, I've got this great newsletter that I think you'd be a perfect sponsor for. It's going to be a little bit less expensive than our print products. It's going to be very contextual for your audience. Let's go ahead and sign you up for a 4-week trial run, okay? So you get this customer convinced that this is something that they want to do. You go into the system, you create an order for them, you send it to them, but they don't sign off on it for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it is, however long you are waiting for them to sign off on this. Somebody goes in and sells that inventory spot before you can get your customer to sign up, okay? Most of the time, you don't know when this kind of issue happens. You're not aware, like maybe if you pulled the inventory report, you'd see it. But what we did in this release is we put in a function that allows the system to automatically know when the inventory has been sold or oversold. And so it's going to send a notification to the rep or any rep that has a pending order in the system that's has an item that's been sold. So I'm going to show you how to turn that on, but basically what it's going to do is it's going to kick an email out as soon as an item is no longer available based off of the inventory settings that you've got in there. All right, it's super basic, but something that I think is really going to help your workflow. So all you're going to have to do in order to set this up is one, you're going to have to make sure you have the slot-based digital media sales enabled. That's an additional module, so check with your account manager, make sure you guys have that enabled. And then when you do, you can set up all your inventory for newsletters, digital media, websites, whatever it happens to be. And then you're going to flip this toggle on. It's in the settings. So when I go settings, and then I'm going to go to system configurations, and then I'm going to go down to sales emails. Sales emails, and at the very bottom right of this sales emails, enable slot inventory notifications. All you're going to do is check yes, and then this will automatically notify a rep if they have a pending order for something that's just been oversold or is no longer available for them to sell. Okay, and that's it. All you have to do is hit save. The template is system hard-coded, so right now you can't change that. I have a feeling that we'll update that in the future so you can configure what that email looks like. But if you care to see it, I'll jump into the Help Center right here and show it to you. So here's the inventory oversold, right? So this is actually in our Help Center. You can find this too, but this is the email right here. So you can take a look at this. It's pretty straightforward, but it gives the rep everything that they need to know about this oversold item so that they can go back, communicate that to the customer, and make the changes to the order so the customer can still run that campaign maybe just a month in the future. Okay, that's all we got for you today. And remember, sign up for Digital MagHub University. If you haven't, we've got something in there for everyone. So even if you've been using MagHub for 5+ years or you just started last week, this is going to be a perfect training session for you and anybody on your team that might be using the system. Okay, see you later this week.